ముందుగా ప్రియమైన విద్యార్థులకు మరియు వారి తల్లిదండ్రులకు నమస్కారం. నా పేరు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజ్ చైర్మన్. నేను ఈరోజు 10th క్లాస్ విద్యార్థులను దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని మాట్లాడడం జరుగుతుంది. అది ఏమిటనగా, మనందరికీ తెలుసు, గత 2 సంవత్సరాలుగా కరోనా కారణంగా విద్యార్థులు ఎటువంటి పరీక్షలు రాయకుండానే పై తరగతులు పంపడం జరుగుతుంది. ఫలితంగా ఐఐటి జేఈ మరియు నీట్ లాంటి జాతీయ స్థాయి పరీక్షలను సాధించడం కష్టతరం అవుతుంది. దీనిని అధిగమించడానికి మరియు 10వ తరగతి పరీక్షలో అత్యధిక మార్కులు సాధించడానికి నేను మీ ముందుకు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజ్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ద్వారా అనుభవజ్ఞులైన అధ్యాపకులచే ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులు, హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్ మరియు గత ప్రశ్నపత్రాల సమాధానాల విశ్లేషణ ఇవ్వబడును. కాబట్టి నేను విద్యార్థులకు చెప్పదలుచుకున్నది ఏంటంటే, ఈ ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులను మరియు హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్లను క్లాస్ రూమ్లో కూర్చొని చదువుకున్నంత సీరియస్ చదువుకోవాలను. ఇంకొకటి ఏమిటనగా, ఈ యొక్క క్లాసులు విన్న వెంటనే అర్థం చేసుకొని ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయవలను. ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయడం అంటే కేవలం చదవడం కాదు, పేపర్ మీద రాయవలను. అలాగైతే గుర్తుండిపోతుంది. దీంతో పాటు మీ యొక్క నాలెడ్జ్ని పరీక్షించుకునే కొరకు త్వరలో ప్రీ ఫైనల్ పరీక్షలు కూడా నిర్వహించబడు. ఈ యొక్క అవకాశాన్ని సద్వినియోగం చేసుకోవాలని 10th చదివే విద్యార్థులకు విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తున్నాను.
So here is also one important question in this transportation, that is the subtopic. This subtopic can also be asked as the 4 mark as well as the 2 mark. So the subtopic here is the coagulation of blood. Coagulation of blood. So whenever any wound or any cut happens, so what will happen that time? So whenever cut, any injury happen, so blood comes out, oozes out. So it will be like that? Is it continue? No, it never. It has to be clotted. So that you can see the blood clot like a solid material. So immediately within 3-4 minutes the blood will clot. So that clotting is called the coagulation. What is a coagulation means? Coagulation is nothing but the clotting of blood or the blood clotting. The blood clotting. The blood clotting is called coagulation. Coagulation. So there are some set of enzymes here acted upon. So because of that enzymes only the clotting happens. So in a blood what we consist of the red blood cells, definitely. We also
Students, my name is Vishal Sharma and I did my BTech from IIT Kanpur in electrical engineering. I have an experience of more than 12 years in preparing IIT JEE aspirants for this examination. Under me already more than 100 students have cracked this IIT JEE examination. Right now I am associated with K Venkana classes. Now K Venkana classes, for the first time in Hyderabad, it has brought your top Delhi IIT and NITN faculties. Now what are you waiting for? Come and join us and realize your dream of getting into IITs.
also have the white blood cells, even the platelets also. So the coagulation here, the clotting occurs within 3 to 4 minutes. So within 3 to 4 minutes clotting occurs. Clotting happens. So what will be the mechanism over this clotting? So in the blood, so in the liquid blood, so what it consists of? It consists of some enzymes called prothrombin. Prothrombin. So this is one substance present in the blood. What blood consists of? Prothrombin. So is in prothrombin one enzyme will act. That enzyme is thrombokinase. Thrombokinase. Kinase, A means enzyme. This thrombokinase, it will act on prothrombin. So this thrombokinase enzyme is secreted or is given by some cells. So which cells? Platelets. So the platelets is responsible for the thrombokinase. So it is secreted by this platelets. Okay. So whenever any wound or any cut happens, blood will come out, isn't it right? So whenever your blood is oozing there, so that coming blood, which the blood has come, so in that the platelets will be like blood cells. So okay, in the blood we consist of the red blood cells, white blood cells, and the platelets also, right? We whenever towards any dengue, so any disease occurs, so what will happen that time? The platelets count will decrease. So that platelets. So these platelets, they release one enzyme called the thrombokinase. So this thrombokinase will act on the prothrombin which is present in the blood. Okay, so it will convert the prothrombin into thrombin. Thrombin is the active one. Active thrombin. So what does this thrombin do? This thrombin also, it will act on another substance. That substance is the fibrinogen. Fibrinogen. This fibrinogen is inactive and will make it into active. This thrombin will come here and it act on fibrinogen and it will convert into the fibrin here, fibrin material. So because of this fibrin material only the clotting happens. So see here, any cell, okay, from sides onwards the clotting appears, from the sides. Some network like fibers. So network fibers come and they clot the blood. So those fibers are the fibrin material. So this is how the blood clots. So let me just revise you. So what is coagulation? Coagulation is nothing but blood clot. So with which material the blood clotting occurs? So in the platelets they release one enzyme called the thrombokinase. The thrombokinase will act on the prothrombin present in the blood to prothrombin. Thrombin is the active one. The thrombin will act on the fibrinogen, that is a substance present in the blood. So this is insoluble. This is soluble in one, soluble in blood. This fibrin is insoluble, definitely that's the insoluble one, because the insoluble one only will clot the blood. If it is soluble, so the blood will continuously comes out, it's a never clot. So the fibrin is the insoluble one. So it will form a network like thing, a solid substances on the blood. Okay, so this is how the clotting occurs. So there is also one important point for you in coagulation. So because of the deficiency of the vitamin K deficient people, deficiency, so the blood will never clot for them because no clotting there, no clotting. So in vitamin K deficiency people, so for them if any cut or any wound happens, for them what will happen there? No clotting, okay. So the continuously blood will come, so it will lead into anemic. So this we can see in the vitamin K deficiency people. So you have to take even the vitamin K also. So no clotting in them. So no clotting in the sense the blood continuously comes out. So these are some important points in the coagulation.